Ready to go now. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. In there at the knees, and that's how this game gets started. That one misses, and the count even 1-1.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Jenkins makes the grab, and there's one away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Just missed.
No, that missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Anthony Santander at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. Here comes a pitch. And that is out of play. Good eye right there.
Outside. Ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now David Ortiz. That misses the zone. Ball one. In the air out towards right center. Jenkins. Long run into the gap. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that is that. Digging in, Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 and 2 is the count.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball two.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. That one way outside. 1-0. One out, bases empty. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Jack Caglione now at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Back here at Fenway, top of the second. And now Terry Pendleton. Crochet back to work. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Martinez puts it away for the out. And a quick out number one. Here's Ketel Marte. Ground ball left side. Zips it to first. They get the out on Marte. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, number 44, Alvarez.
And that one clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Nabs it, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2, and Martinez. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
Way
One ball,
outside,
one strike.
and it's a ball and a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
At the plate, Manny Ramirez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Mantle hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Dalton Rushing will hit next. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Down and in,
1-2.
moved his feet. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back inside Fenway Park. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot. The ball up the middle, didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Mickey Mantle in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Too late. Hey.
Varitek leads off second with nobody out. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Martinez has a beat on it. And there's one down. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fly ball to right. Martinez running hard to get it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2 runs. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Mantle tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Out towards left center. Alvarez sizing this one up. He's got it, and there are 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out. Back here in Boston. On to the 4th. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Ground ball right side. Foul. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Duran makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Flied to right his first time. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Outside low. And now it's even 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Westberg toss to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Bottom of the 4th. Now batting Jarren Duran. And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-2's the count.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1.
Inside. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Caglione stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Sasaki throws to first. Westberg back on a dive. Man at first, one away. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. J.D. Martinez now at the plate. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And another ball.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-1.
That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. On the ground, could be 2. Pendleton over to second, and that's 2. Back here at Fenway Park, new inning getting started. Now it's going to be Jason Varitek. Crochet back to work. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one hops against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 3-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Line drive, caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Anthony Santander. Squirts away a little bit. Mantle up to third on the wild pitch. The lefty, the 1-0. Martinez makes his way towards it, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. And that one is lifted in the air. Mantle sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's one down. So digging in, Adrian Beltre. Going along.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And now it's even up. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that one is inside.
2-1.
Next one misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's ball.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, Pendleton. Slings to first in time. Walker Jenkins digs in now. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. That's strike 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mantle on the move. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Top of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. That one outside.
No, that's out.
And that's ball 1. Ortiz measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Out there to center. Westberg on the move. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Pendleton stands in now and watches strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That one missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 2. Foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that is that. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that misses. And 1-1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Duran up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball clean.
Run around the move, swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Jordan Westberg getting ready to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. That one at triple digits.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Westberg tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jason Varitek. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That's inside.
No, that's inside.
Caglione takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Mickey Mantle. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch is outside.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Boston. And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Marte throws to first in time. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Slider right there.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. And there's a ball.
2-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one ran inside. Almost got him. And the tying run is on base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
1 down. And now here is Manny Ramirez. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Now this is a rocket to left. Makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. 0 for 2 in this one. Billy Wagner takes over on the mound.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Falling behind 2-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Beltre has to step out of the way for ball 1. Fought off foul. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We're at the top of the 8th. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Now pitching.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Just off the inside edge. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Next is the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off. Inside, just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one drifts inside.
2-2.
This one in the air center field. Jenkins has this one sized up. Calls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Anthony Santander. Swinging a foul straight back. Late with the swing there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Albies stands at first with one out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here. 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And it remains 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. Albies makes the turn at second. Play at the plate. Got him. David Ortiz. Will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one missing inside. Hard hit right side. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Wagner back to work. And that one is inside, ball 1.
1-0.
In the dirt, and now 2-0. Swings through that.
Good 2-0 changeup right there. I mean, as a hitter, you have it in the back of your mind, but you have to sit fastball. And based on the swing, you got to think that's what he saw to the hand.
Tried to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Got a full count.
On the ground right side, and foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Lawler. Lucas Erceg on the pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Strike.
One down, base is empty. Popped in the air, left field. Alvarez in position. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. And now Jarren Duran.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way inside. To the right side, but it kicks foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one
That's
missed.
the ball. 2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs. Ground ball right side. Albies handles, throws to first. Out number 3. Back now at Fenway. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Base hit, left center field. Coming home. The relay throw. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Man at second. That's hard hit on the line. Martinez snags it. Runner tags at second.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Barrett batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Ball.
Fouled off left side. 1 away with a runner at third here at the top of the 9th. Line drive. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He thought about tagging, but heads back to third. Mickey Mantle now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's outside. And the count is 1-1. Marte on third with 2 out. This one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Next offering misses. And the count is even 2-2. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And down on strikes. Bottom 9. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. Ersig, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
This to center field. Mantle, long run on his horse. Can't get there. It gets down. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth. Oh. Roldis Chapman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
0-2.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging. And now J.D. Martinez. To first, and he breaks for second. Now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and he's out. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And ball 1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. That one misses, and it's 2-1. On the ground to third, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch. Now the number 2 hitter, Shea Langoliers. First pitch, not close.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And that one is inside. Bazzana gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Not in time. It's a double. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch misses. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Next pitch is outside. He was late there. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Up and in. Now 3-1. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Down to 3-2.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And here is number 17. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now it's filled up. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good patient at bat to draw the walk, and you know what, still counts as an RBI.
Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. It's 3-zip. In there safely.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tags from third. In there. He's safe. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And now the center fielder. And that one wrapped foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Oh, 1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. He did not go around. The 1-1. And a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. That's off the mark. The count now 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Mangum on his way over. And that is that. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Left field, way back there. That's back. And that ball is gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-1. That one ripped. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Now the third baseman. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That one fouled off. In the air, right side of the infield. Bazzana calls it in, 2 away. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Chase Field, second inning set to go. Now, Xavier Edwards. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Caught in a rundown now. The relay, tag, got him. And he can't scramble back in time. Way too much of a turnaround first there. Swing and a foul out of play. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. That's out number 2. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Pop foul out of play off to the right. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. Third out. Back here in the desert. Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Castellanos on his horse. Corrals it. And there's one away. Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. And it's fouled away. One out, bases empty. Out to center. In position. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that's downstairs. 1-2 to count. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. Jake Mangum stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is the third out of the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And we're back onto the third inning. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Phillips back to work. Pulls that one foul.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now it's the DH, Brandon Nimmo.
Anthony Banta.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Reaching down and makes the grab. 2 down, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
17.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And that's outside. And it's 2-0. And another ball. Foul ball there. 2 outs. And that is out of play. And that's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
On a line, base hit. Happ fires it in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. This to third, and that chance handled. Whips it to first, and Castellanos. As we go to the last of the third, and now the DH, Barry Larkin. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that turns the lineup over. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing, and it's popped up. And there's one down.
That'll do.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now at the plate, Tony Clark. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside. Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 4-4. Number 27 swings through it for strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Out to short. Zips it across. And 2 away now. And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Up the middle. Edwards fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Start of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, number 40. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. So they turn to their closer, Trevor McGill. And misses inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. On to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And an excellent job keeping it right there. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. That one hooked foul. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position here in extra innings. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
That'll do, Pig.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Bazzana stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. First and second, 2 outs. Shea Langoliers digs in now. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
That'll do, Pig.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Misses outside, and the count now 2-0.
Ball 3.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. He gets there with the slide, and that's a great play for the out. Bottom 4, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside, ball 2.
Hauls it in for the out.
That'll do.
And the batter now, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First offering misses badly for ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab. 2 down.
That'll do.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now batting Mike Trout. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
No, inside.
Langoliers at second with 2 down. And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you got
that one down the line, and it's off the bag.
back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the
All right, ready to go here. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The wind of the pitch. That one missed. On the ground to third, and foul ball. The other way, fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once he kept that ball fair down the line, he was off to the races for the triple. Awesome job of going with the pitch away and just taking what was given to him.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Now a fly ball to right center. Makes a move towards the gap. Won't bring this one in. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Ellie De La Cruz, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Late that time, and it's strike two.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Makes the grab, one down.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Ian Happ now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-0. Foul ball. That's a base hit. One gone, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Mangum. And a foul ball. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's...
Trout on the move. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
One ball, two strikes.
Pickoff move to first. Dive, and Trout's picked off. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. That one inside. Ball one. And
That's
another ball.
No, inside.
Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Riley Green in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Center field. Trout is there. Brings it in. One down. The relay throw. So a man aboard, and now the center fielder. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Oh and one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That's a ball.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Curve in the dirt.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Bell comes to the plate.
Count's full.
In the dirt. Simmons leads off first with one away. Now a screamer into the outfield. Mangum pulls it down, and there's two gone. And here is Zach Veen. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Bell kicks and delivers. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute.
Ah, that's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Barry Larkin. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he's there with a leadoff double. So the batting order turns over, and here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Ripped a triple to open up the ball game. Now a chance for Terry Pendleton.
The third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Well struck right field. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Stepping in, Gil Hodges. Fought off foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Langoliers hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. First offering, and it just misses. 1 out, base is empty. That's inside. The changeup missing. And the count is 3-1. Inside, and that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And that's fouled off. This one lifted in the air, left field. And makes the grab. 2 down. And now it's Dansby Swanson. There goes the runner. Pitch misses inside.
1-0.
Throw. Save. That's ripped. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Gleyber Torres, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one missing inside. Good take by Torres.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. Here's the center fielder.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Nope, that's down.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Inside, almost got him.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
New pitcher on now, Ryan Hoeing.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here is Jhonkensy Noel.
0-1's the count.
And fouled off. That one not close.
2 strikes.
And the count is 1-2. And just misses with that one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And now it's 3-2. Got him! That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Misses inside, and it's 1-0. Up the middle, Torres handles. And Albies is retired. Tony Clark getting ready to hit, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the third baseline. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Ball one, no strike.
And that one fouled off. And a count 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. That one hammered but pulled foul. Langoliers tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. That's the third out. Inning over. Back here at Chase Field, new inning getting started. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat, as you yell back to the dugout.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Terry Pendleton.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Inside, almost got him. In the air, left side. Happ makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. He's 0 for 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And a foul ball. Out to short. Whips it across. And that is that. Bottom of the second. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Pettit back to work. Throws to first in time. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Ian Happ up to hit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And that misses. 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Off the mark there. And it counts full.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A two-run shot, and we're starting over. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the right fielder, Jake Mangum. Swinging a ground ball. Torres. Play is made, 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that one missing low. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Larkin off of first with 2 away. Late swing, foul to the left. Two outs. Just off the outside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jose Alvarado.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And it is 2-1. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Fly to left his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Trout is there. And there's 2 away. Dansby Swanson stands in. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. The shortstop takes the ball.
Counts 1-0.
Up the middle. Albies. Tosses to first. And Swanson is set down. And the inning is over. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the first baseman, Tony Clark. Swing and a miss.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Good eye on that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. He's got it out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in the desert, on to the 4th. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swinging a foul out of play. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. And they take the lead. It's 4-2. And now the center fielder. He reached out a walk his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
So a man at first. Next to hit, John Kenzie Noel. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Jeffers, the next to hit, takes outside. Out to short, De La Cruz. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Bases loaded, nobody out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Noel over at second. Jeffers on at first with nobody out. Pitch misses, and 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That one misses. 3-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab. Throw is cut off. Goes to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. So up next, Gil Hodges. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. And here in extra innings. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And another ball.
No strike.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. New pitcher on here, Aroldis Chapman.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And that one misses up and in. 1-0. And he swings over the top there. All loaded up here in extra innings. The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Just missing there. And now it's 3-2. Ball ball four, and a run comes in to score.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Trout is there. Makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That's in there. Strike one.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Torres fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. So digging in, Ian Happ. Singled and scored his first time. On the ground, right side. Torres over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So they're down to their final out. Here's Mike Trout. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Splits the plate, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kelly is just 1 strike away.
Ball 2.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2. That's a hit. Man. At first, and now Jake Mangum 0 for 1 so far. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, a 3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arm.
Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that's through there for a strike. And we are underway. That's out to center field. Beltran settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Jeff Bagwell. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So 2 down now, and here is Tim Raines. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the first, and here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next one misses. Ball one. Campusano gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball popped up. Lindor. And there's one away. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Nope, ball.
Man at first, one away. Rocketed out towards right center. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's Manny Machado. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one the other way. Brings it in for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Ken Griffey Jr. Heel back to work. And that one ripped into right, down the line, and it's foul. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Handled by Machado. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. That one off the mark. And that is ball one. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay.
Safe, he's in.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. DeLauder on third with 2 out. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Beltran drops into the glove, and that's the third out. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Down and away for ball one. That's towards center. Hauls it in for the out. And now the right fielder. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Rains. Snags it for the second out. Carlos Beltran will hit next. Beltran, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
That one ripped right center field, and this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. And this is going to be a two-out triple.
All over that one right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
So a lefty out of the pen, Joely Rodriguez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Babe Ruth in the box now. Takes strike one. That one to first. Bagwell takes it himself. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. And we're back on to the third inning. And now the DH, Jorge Soler. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now a move being made at second base. On to pinch run, Austin Martin.
Austin Martin.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Martin at third. Lindor at first with no outs. Ripped on a line. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Save! And they take a 2-run lead.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
On the ground to second. Might be 2. On to first. 2 gone. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Fly to left his first time. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Beltran under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-1.
Hit in the air out to center field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fought off foul. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Coming home. He'll score. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab for the second out. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Low at third with 2 away. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. New pitcher coming on. The veteran, Mike Clevenger. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Start of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. High fly ball out to left field. Ruth settles under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that. Bat just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. The shortstop takes the ball. Hit weakly on the ground. Hernandez. In the dirt. Nice pick.
Oh, Bert, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Chopper rolls foul. The winning run on second base. And that one almost got him. In the dirt. Squirts away from Perez. Machado up to third on the wild pitch. Winning run at third, one down. And here in extra innings. Liner caught at second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off. And your final. Ready to go. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. That one is gone. What a start to this one. It's 1-0. Jeff Bagwell now at the plate. And that one pulled foul. Gibson, a 6'2" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Into center. Dives. What a play. Tim Raines digs in now. Foul ball there. Ball one there. One out, base is empty. Right side. Gwynn makes his way towards it. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down. Digging in, Salvador Perez. In the air, left field. Green makes the grab. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Cool Papa Bell. What do you got on him, Chris?
He's got an old school palm ball, kind of like Hall of Famer Trevor Hoffman. Out of the hand, the rotation spins white. Hitters think it's a fastball, but it just never arrives. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Bell wheels and deals. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-2. To third. Tosses across the first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Gwynn. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Curve, hit right back to him. Tosses to first, and here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Perez makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back in Washington, D.C., and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. There's a swing and a drive. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Junior around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Atlanta going up against Florida. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. That one catches the zone, and we're underway in Baltimore. In the air to left down the line. And that lands in no man's land. And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Back to the mound. He's got it. Over to first. One up, one down. And next is the designated hitter, Marcelo Meyer. On the ground to short. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. And that's outside it is ball 4, and he's on base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Fouled off. He was late. Jones off of first with 2 away. Popped up. Makes the grab on the run. Back here in Baltimore. And on the hill, Jose Soriano. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And that one sliced foul. Fights it off. He'll see another.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
To the right side, McNeil. One up, one down. Jeff Bagwell, the next to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And now here is Tim Raines. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Hit in the air, center field. Nabs it, and that's the inning. Second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. Pettit back to work. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-0. And that's outside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Raines makes the catch for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that is out of play. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. That's out number 2. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just off the inside edge. Jimenez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one in the air center field. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And fouled off. This one smashed down the right field line. Fair ball. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Line drive base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here is Gleyber Torres, and that one fouled off. Runners on the corners, no outs. Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Now it's going to be Chase DeLauder. Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Slings to second, and that's two. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And the batter now, Jake Mangum.
Now pitching. Anthony Vanguard.
That one way inside.
Two no's the count.
Line drive, and it stays fair. The throw into second, in safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here comes Wilson Contreras. And there's a ball. Mangum at second with nobody out. Out in front and foul to the left side. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Squirts away a little bit.
2-2's the count.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Elly De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off for third. And he lays one down the left side. Throw to first in time. Out on a bang-bang play. Next is the designated hitter, Marcelo Meyer. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
1-2. That's the ball.
2 outs with a runner at third.
2-2.
Up the middle. And a base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Mike Clevenger gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Kike Hernandez. First offering, and it just misses.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Line to left. And a base hit right there. And that puts the tying run on base.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Ripped to first, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that is the ball game.
So much rides on each and every at bat in these